We're back.
We're back.
Ahoy, ahoy again. Welcome to the next session.
I love that everyone's saying ahoy again. They've just seen us now, ahoying us again. I absolutely love it.
I know. And as always, right, guys, the previous session, which didn't run over at all, was all about getting in ship shape. This session is all about It's a Shore Thing, right? So we're going to explore kind of what shore things are for Virgin Voyages, because we do have some Virginisms, and shore thing is a Virginism. So we're going to talk about what it is, and then we've also got a surprise visitor, right? A surprise visitor representing one of our destinations from Visit Greece, our exclusive destination partner for TTG VV Fest. So really appreciate you guys showing a lot of love for Eleni when we bring her in. Good stuff. So let's dive in. Let's talk about shore things and what they are. So with our shore things, okay, how we want to explore new shores with us. Our shore things are essentially shore excursions, the Virgin way. And our approach to shore excursions is we don't want to kind of offer the same run-of-the-mill experiences that you may well get sort of in traditional places. Instead, what we want to do is we want to offer experiences that people have only ever dreamt about, but with a Virgin twist, right? We don't want to go to sort of the place where have all the crowds, all the feelings of mass. So we want to give people a treat and find the hidden gems, going to the places which don't necessarily get visited. We want to find options and different things for people to do to go and explore. And obviously, for those that are new to cruise, right? You don't have to do a shore thing to get off the ship. I think we need to make that clear. A lot of people sometimes realize and think, or they think that, oh my gosh. So in order to get off, I have to do a shore. Absolutely not. No. When we get to our ports, okay, you can go and explore those destinations at your leisure. That is absolutely fine. You just have to be back on board at our all aboard call, which is very late these days. You know,
it is latest days in port, so
exactly.
you can make the most of our beautiful destinations.
However, if you did want to go ahead and you wanted to experience a shore excursion, we've got plenty of options for you.
So many options.
So exactly, Layla.
So many options.
So
And it's amazing. We offer such different things, and I know that you're going to talk about it now, but I absolutely love our shore excursions. I think they're incredible.
You've done one, haven't you?
I've done so many. I've done loads. So when I went on Irresistible Med last year, I did one in each of our destinations on Irresistible Med itinerary. I did a few when I went on Mayan Sol over in the Caribbean from Miami, and they are amazing. It's just so different to any other type of excursion I've been on before. It's more intimate. It's in a smaller group. It's different types of things that you wouldn't usually see on those lists of shore excursions. They're just absolutely amazing. And we've got so many that your customers can choose from depending on what they want to do, what their kind of vibe is, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm a real advocate for our shore excursions.
There we go. And then these are the kind of the key pillars that help us create the shore things list that you see. So, you know, we'll get stuff that's relaxing, energetic, cultured, daring, once in a lifetime. We also do have shore things available that's Richard's shortlist. So some of Richard's favorites.
Yes.
This is great.
And it's all on virginvoyages.com. You can see all of the shore things. And they also have like little logos as well to show which are like the most popular, which are the most environmentally friendly, and things like that. So you can see and go off that as well to see which ones are the most popular with our current sailors.
That's it. And just as sort of an overview, right? So of our short thing. So with this, the booking window opens 120 days out from your voyage. For your Rockstar sailors, that's 135 actually, 135 for your Rockstar sailors. And we'll talk more about that in our luxury sailing session tomorrow. So 120 days booking window. Payments up front straight away with that. And then also the cancellation window is fully refundable up until 24 hours prior to service as well, prior to the voyage start date. So with that, so the full terms and conditions are available on firstmates.com for you to go and view. So please visit those there. Or what you can also do is there's a really great resource guide. And all you got to do is just scan this QR code. This resource guide takes you through to our shore things guides, right? My internet's playing up. So we've got 4 different shore things guides. And on each one of those shore things guides, you can go in there, you can download it, and it can take you through all the different things that you can do in those destinations that we go and visit. One of which One of which destinations which we sail is Greece.
Ooh.
Seamless, right? This is seamless. This transition is Greece. And without further ado, guys, I want to introduce you to someone very special, someone who I absolutely love and adore, someone who is the queen of the Adriatic. Guys,
Aegean, you want to say?
let me introduce you to Eleni Scarvelli, Director of Visit Greece, UK and Ireland.
Thank you, Luca. What a warm welcome, and this is a beautiful morning. It's really amazing to be with your team and with Virgin Voyages, and we're so honored, and really a special thing that we have this year, Virgin Voyages starting its itinerary from Piraeus. So apart from the amazing guides and the excursion that you can do, of course, with Virgin Voyage, you can either discover it yourself or included that within your program. So I prepared really a quick deck that we can go together, strolling around Athens. First of all, in 24 hours, so you can just arrive, the guests can arrive just a day before, ready to catch the boat on Sunday morning, if I'm not mistaken about the itinerary, or stay a little bit longer. So it's Athens in 24 hours and Athens a little bit longer. So as we said, we start from the Piraeus port. You can always stay there. Of course, it's a beautiful an area that microlimano with the fish restaurants. Enjoy the day with not fast, not doing anything else. Or you can just very quickly go to Athens, which is only very 18 minutes away by taxi. Not a big cost, really very close by to Piraeus port and start your excursion from there. So if you choose to go by bus, there is a Syntagma Square. That's the final stop. So you can start from there. As you can see that, it is the heart of the city of Athens. You have the change of the guards, which is something that it's a lot of in Instagram with a lot of photos, but at the same time, the shopping pedestrian area and some tips, just having a drink at the Metropolis Hotel. There's a beautiful terrace just on top of it. Or even if you don't have the time, just a free archaeological connection within the metro station. So it is a museum within our tube, which was under the excavations that we found when we were building our metro station there. So one can really easily walk through the Zapion, which is just the National Gardens behind the Parliament in Syntagma Square, and very easily reach the Panathinaik Stadium, which of course it has its history, part of the new Olympic Games, but of course coming back from the ancient games in the 6th century. So a lot of things to do. I know that it's not easy to move around in a very hot day, maybe in Athens, but there is always nice cooling moments that one can enjoy, like Kolonaki, for example. This is the neighborhood just off street with a lot of museums. There is, of course, plenty of time, galleries, but also at the same time, designers, boutique hotels, and also shops that one can very nicely move around. This is a neighborhood that not a lot of tourists and travelers visit, so it is one of the tips if one can move around and go to the Mount Lycabettus and enjoy the view from there. So another walk that is going north, and now we're going south, more to the classical, let's say, way, which is Plaka and Monasteraki. This is the pictures neighborhood, the most touristic part, let's say, of Athens. Yeah, I see that it's already very popular, that most of the people know. And of course, the flea market in Monasteraki, which is a great way just to pass a few hours. One can, of course, that will lead you to Acropolis. And there are a very big challenge, either visiting the museum or the rock, or of course, if you have more time, you can do the combo visit. It is really amazing if you can visit the museum, because the terrace of the museum, it has an absolute view of the Parthenon, of the rock of Acropolis, which is really an amazing. Great possibilities also for those that they have disability problems or transfer problems, so they can have an experience with Acropolis even that they cannot see. So even if you don't do Acropolis like that, it's really worth walking along and strolling the pedestrian road in Areopagitou and just feel the atmosphere of the history. So, because it's also lunchtime, and as you know, we Greeks, we love food, and there is always a lot of possibilities and opportunities to have there. Either go for a street food, just walking around with a souvlaki, or enjoy one of the Greek tavernas, or even the home cooking in Ergon. And I would definitely suggest those that they have a sweet tooth to go for loukoumades, the Greek donuts in Eolu, which is really very close by, always nice walking around. For those that have more time, they can even do a tour that it's only for street food with alternative Athens. And moving back, so that's less, of course, than 24 hours, just within the day. A stop just before going back to get the boat is Stavros Niarchos Foundation, a beautiful cultural center that award-winning for his architecture. We just had our opera there. It is the home of our opera house and also the National Library. But on top of that, it is the park. Yes, you heard correct. It's on top of the building. So it's been really newly designed to be a sustainable, and one of the top highlights, of course, it's the Michelin star of Delta, which is really a gastronomic experience for those that they can stay an extra night in Athens. So just before moving on Athens for a weekend, we have a short video for you.
Do you know what's better than a weekend?
A Greekend!
Greekend.
Well, I just had a massive one.
Yes, a Greekend. That's the universally accepted term for how the Greeks spend their weekends. So to give you an idea, a typical Greekend starts with coffees. And then, of course, food. Fun. Sun. Sea.
I mean, Greekend. Seriously.
Perfect. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is really for a long weekend, and that you can go around, and that will give you more time, because actually the city of Athens is one of the few capitals in Europe that you have the possibility to go to the first beach within 15 minutes. So the first beach, which is Faliro, it's really amazing. You can stay there, enjoy the sunshine, have your swimming, or go to the next one, which is very, very accessible. Every beach from one to another, it has something like 15 minutes. So even if you want to go to the last one, which is Glyfada, the most popular one with shopping and nice restaurants and things like that, that shouldn't be more than half an hour. So it is a day that you can definitely spend on the beach and enjoy, of course, the history on the other side. For those that want to stay longer, of course, and they have plenty of time, they can always go to Lagonisi, whereas resorts, hotels out there, and it is the place for Attica Riviera, that it's, again, a nice combination for holidays, for staying a couple of more days. And for the brave ones, they can reach up to Cape Sunium, which is, of course, the temple of Poseidon, a history coming along. It is the place where Aegean comes from. The myth goes that the king of Athens, he committed suicide there on that moment, his name was Aegeas, and that's why the sea's been called Aegean, because he thought that he will never see his son coming back. So it's one of these great sunset opportunities, again, for those that they want to have something special. And then I think, you already have the 24 hours or even more for Athens, which was a very, very quick way to go through, of course, the city and go back to your boat.
Amazing.
Love it. Love it. I've got, hang on. I went to Athens very recently, and I went to the Acropolis.
Yeah, you've done that. Yes, right. You've
That's
done
right.
that.
There I am with my Elton John glasses on.
Oh,
Not gonna lie.
amazing. Yes.
There we are. Look, there he is, looking
Yeah.
slightly fuller from all the food I ate. Jeez. But it was so beautiful. It was the perfect thing to do as well. If you've got like anybody that's flying in, don't fly in on the morning. Fly in the day before, even fly on the Friday night. Make it a weekend, because there's so much to do. There's so much like just energy around the place. It's perfect. It's brilliant. So yeah, definitely encourage your clients. Make sure that if they're going all the way there, they should definitely visit all these great things, all these great spots. Lydia says, wow, that is fantastic. I'll be in Athens in 9 days and can't wait to book. You've given me so many ideas. And that's the thing, right? A lot of the time, cruise ships, they have this kind of mentality of like, oh, they're bringing people into the country and then they're just kind of leaving. Our approach is we want to make an impact, like wherever we go, and make sure that it works on a partnership, right, an equal footing. So as much as we are operating from a airport, hopefully we're giving back to that destination as well, and making sure that each part gets a good share out from that experience. Emma, going to watch this back and take some notes. That video, Eleni, is great. Is that available for people to use and see?
Of course, it's in our YouTube channel. It's called Greekend. It has a combination of Athens and some sightseeing also for Thessaloniki, which might be, the future planning, because it's also a home port for cruises, Thessaloniki. It definitely shows, I think, the vibe that you can have. And I think, it was very maybe official, my deck. I didn't have any nightlife. I didn't have any drinks. I didn't have any cocktails. I'll make sure the next time I'll do that. But I know that your clients and all the passengers from Virgin Voyages, they have such a great time on board, and it's really what they're looking for, something more, something different to stimulate, and they can definitely go back and enjoy themselves.
Love it. And where we go, we got Lena says, can we go back to this? Some colleagues may want to watch. Yeah, so Lena, we're going to make this session available on Catch Up, so you'll see it become available in the next in the next sort of 24 hours, something like that. You should see it there. Guys, any questions for Eleni whilst we still got her?
Yes.
She's a very busy lady. It's hard to track her down. But have you got any questions, guys, for her? Any thoughts, any feelings? This is your chance. By the way, that story about the Aegean was very sad. But
it is sad. I'm sorry. Yes, I know it is very sad, but it's also nice to know why we call it Aegean, because, and it's of course much longer story, because a Greek myth you can never say a Greek myth within a sentence, but I try to be very quick. There is a long behind it, and it starts a connection also with Crete, with Knossos, because as I said, the king of Aegeas, he sent his son, Theseus, to Crete to fight the Minotaur and in the palace of Knossos. So Theseus, very, very smart. He was in the labyrinth and he couldn't get away. So even if he fought and killed the Minotaur, he couldn't leave. So he had a help from a woman, of course, always. There is a girl behind it, Ariadne, that he gave him a pile of a bowl full of clothes, so she will unveil it the whole way around, so he can find his way back. So his father told him, if you win the Minotaur and you're coming back, please put white sails on your boat, so I will know and I have the message that everything is good. But Theseus, of course, he was so happy that he came back as a victor and everything. He forgot to change the sails. So the sails were black. And unfortunately, Aegeus fall down from that cliff and died, although his son has won and he came back. So it is one of these Greek dramas that it's, good and bad altogether. It is that's why we call that sea Aegean Sea.
So interesting. Love
and of
it.
course, we've got Persephone on board right now. So the story of Persephone, told with a Virgin Voyages twist.
It's good. It's good because you want Persephone the 6 months that is happy. You don't want Persephone the 6 months that is not happy. So let's say that Virgin Voyage is staying in Persephone for the 6 months that it's nice and sunny and spring.
We got here. So hi, Ellen. Do you have the best time of year to visit Athens?
I see also a question about booking Acropolis in advance.
Yes.
It's handy if you book it in advance. They're usually not such a big crowd during the summertime, but it could be crowded. I think the only thing that you can do the booking in advance, you can definitely take advantage the combo ticket and have everything ready, so you won't have to queue to get a ticket there. But otherwise, if there is no time and no stress for the day, and you don't really know exactly how it will be, it can be on the spot as well.
Yeah, when I went, I booked my ticket the morning, actually, the morning of going. So I pre-booked it. I got the double ticket with the museum. But you went there, the queues. You can buy the ticket there. There's also a cloakroom as well, a free cloakroom to use. So you can't take, I guess, large bags in, but you can take like a rucksack or something like that. But if you wanted to get rid of it, there is a cloakroom there, which I found out. I was like, oh, okay.
Yes, well, it's a new museum. It's a modern museum. It's been again one of awarded museums that was built. And as I said before, the whole idea was to be able from the terrace. You can have a cup of coffee there, which is really nice because you have a great view from the Rock of Acropolis there. You can have lunch as well, or you can have a nice exclusive event for those that are doing mice. It's really lovely the Museum of Acropolis, and they really wanted the placement of all the statues are really in a physical form. So the moment you move inside, you really can feel the power of how the Parthenon used to be and how the Acropolis rock used to be.
Wow, amazing! I want to go there now.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm looking at the producers. How easy can we do it so we can all go tomorrow? If we fly today, can we connect tomorrow and do it?
Well,
I'm getting shaking heads. They're not up for that. Sorry, guys.
Well, you have such a great itinerary, and I think I'm sure some of them would also might go to Mykonos or to pick on one of other Greek destinations that you have. So
that's it. Yeah. Because obviously we've got overnights in Mykonos. We go. It's beautiful. Cool. Right. I think that's all we got time for, isn't it? Yes, that's right. Yes, it's all we got time for. So thank you so much, Elaine, for joining.
Yes, thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you, First Mates, for joining us this morning for day 3 of VV Fest in partnership with Virgin Voyages. Please join us tomorrow, where we've got some more action-packed, super fun sessions. Tomorrow is actually a jam-packed day, right?
It is.
We're going to be about luxury cruising. We're going to be talking about sustainability with not another sustainability session. That session is going to be great fun. We've got Jill Stoneberg there, Senior Director of Sustainability at Virgin Voyages, going to be joining us for a good old chinwag. And then we've also got art class in the afternoon.
Yes, we've got a jam-packed day tomorrow, haven't we?
Are you, Layla, are you joining me tomorrow?
I am.
For everything?
I don't have a art kit, but we'll make it work. Royal Mail must have lost my art kit.
What's going on?
I do have some pencils or something around that I can whip up to possibly join in. So we'll make it work. But yeah, I'll be here. I can't let you down on day 4. We're having a good run.
Love it. Well, take care, everyone. Have a great day. And thank you again, Lee. That was absolutely amazing. So enjoy, everyone. See you soon.